Greetings. Greetings. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Grand rising, everyone. Nice to see you all. Nice and bright and early. So, quick question, while everyone's settling in, are there any beginners? You just raise your hand, like you've never done yoga before. I guess everyone's settling in. So don't worry, if you are a beginner, just take it easy, have fun, like don't overthink it. Like it's not, there's no test, no one's going to like judge you or anything. It's like a community, a space to just share and be and do the best you can for today. And that's essentially the journey, you know, that yoga presents. So just putting it out there. So if you could sit on your mat, okay, no problem, Jess. No problem. You can just have a seat on your mat while we get started. If you can, please put your camera on so I can see you, and it's more to support you and help you out in case you're struggling, but to also make sure that you know we avoid injuries and practice in a safe way. So if you can, but otherwise no stress. I know connection is a challenge sometimes, and yeah, just try your best to follow along. Okay, so we can begin sitting on your mat, facing me or yeah, facing the, so on the side of your mat, the center of your mat. Yep, English state in the center of your mat. And we're just going to settle in, you know, close your eyes. If you have a cushion that you want to sit on, or a block, or a firm oak, you can sit on that, but don't put your whole bum on it, just the edge, just to raise your hips so your hips, so your knees lower and you're comfortable. But if not, all good. If not, all good. Great, so greetings, greetings, greetings. Welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for spending time with me this rising, to just check in with yourself, to give yourself this hour to, you know, basically give back to yourself. And this is my intention for the practice. And if you saw the theme, it's all about being in the here and now. And I think so often, because of our emotions and our thoughts, you know, we live up here and we stop feeling and being, you know. So this class is about that. It might get a bit, you know, sweaty, but you know, we're here to have fun, right? At the end, we're just gonna cool it down. So don't stress too much or think, hey, I'm lifting weights here. No stress, no stress. We're just having fun, right? We're just having fun and maybe sweating a little bit. So if you can have a seat and close your eyes. And just start slowing down your breath. Place your hands on your knees, palms facing down. Drop the shoulders, relax your shoulders. Begin to soften your face. Relax your forehead. Relax your eyes. Relax your cheeks. As you inhale and exhale. Relax the corners of your mouth. Relax your jaw. Just let go of any tension. Tongue is lying softly in your mouth. Slight gap in your teeth. And just allow your face to just become soft, soft, soft. Relax your throat. Relax your shoulders, allow them to drop. Soften your chest. Relax your arms. Relax your hands. Soften your fingers. As you inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good. Relax your torso. Sitting up nice and tall. Relax your hips. Relax your pelvic floor muscles. Relax your thighs. As you inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Soften the knees. Soften your shins. Relax your ankles. Relax the tops of your feet. Relax your toes. Keep your eyes closed. Relax the backs of the underside of your feet, the bottoms of your feet. Relax the backs of your ankles. Relax your calves. Soften the backs of the knees. Relax the backs of your thighs. Soften the glutes. Relax your back. Relax your shoulders, backs of the shoulders. Relax the back of your neck. As you inhale And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Soften your head, your scalp. Allow your skin to be soft. Bring your focus to the center of your forehead. Just take a few moments to check in with yourself. Scanning your body to see if there's any tension, any tightness. Letting it go as you inhale and exhale. Keep breathing. Relax your jaw. Relax your face. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Keep breathing. Okay. And exhale, side out. Two more like this. Inhale deep breath. And exhale, side out through the mouth. Last one. Inhale, deep breath in. And side out. Good. Inhale. And exhale, opening your eyes. Good. Inhale, sweep, and the palms up to touch. And exhale, left hand to your right knee. Right hand goes onto the floor behind you. Dropping the shoulders, pushing your chest out and looking over that right shoulder. Good. Sit up nice and tall. Keep everything nice and relaxed. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale, side out through the mouth. Inhale, coming back to center, sweeping the palms up to touch. And exhale, right hand to left knee. Left hand goes onto the floor behind you. Drop the shoulders, push the chest out, sitting up nice and tall, looking over the left shoulder. Good, inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale through the nose. And exhale, side out through the mouth. Inhale, bring the palms up to touch. Center. And exhale, bring the prayer down through your heart center. Releasing the hands onto your knees. And then we're going to face the top of your mat, coming onto your hands and knees. In tabletop. So hands underneath the shoulders, hands are shoulder distance apart, knees underneath the hips, slight gap between the knees, toes are tucked, hugging the abs in, push the floor away from you with your hands. Good, relax the shoulders. Inhale, lifting the chin, dropping the belly, sticking your tailbone out, sticking your bum out, gazing up at the ceiling. And exhale, rounding through the back, chin to chest, pushing the floor away from you with the hands. So pushing, curving into the back. Good. Inhale, lifting the chin, dropping the belly, sticking your bum out, gazing at the ceiling. And exhale, rounding, chin to chest. Few more like this. Inhale, gazing up. And exhale, pushing the floor away, rounding the back. Inhale, gazing up. And exhale, chin to chest. One more like this. Inhale, gazing up. And exhale, sighing through the mouth, rounding through the back. And coming to neutral. Good. So keep the back nice and flat. Keep the abs hugged in. Inhale, sending that right leg back and behind you. Keeping the toes pointing down, so the toes are flexed. And lifting the left arm, thumb pointing to the ceiling. Push the floor away from you with the hands. Inhale, feel the shape. And exhale, left hand down, the right knee comes down, pushing back into a child's pose, or a quick rest. So sending your bum onto your heels, extending the arms above you, head placing the forehead on the floor, hands on the floor, reaching to the top of the mat. Bring the forehead down, inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, coming back into your tabletop, tucking the toes, hands underneath the shoulders. Good. Inhale, sending the left leg back. Exhale, extending the right arm this time. Thumb pointing to the ceiling. Your arm is shoulder height. Push the floor away from you with the left hand. Growing nice and tall. Keep that flex in the left foot. Inhale, gazing forward. And exhale, bring the right hand down. Left knee down. Pushing back into child's pose. You can release the tops of the feet to the floor. Walking the hands to the top of the mat and bringing the forehead down. 3 breaths here, inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Last one, inhale. And big sigh out through the mouth. Coming back into your tabletop. Hands underneath the shoulders, toes are tucked. Good. Inhale, sending that right leg back and behind you. Exhale, extending the left arm. So same thing. Grow tall, push the floor away from you with that right hand. Inhale and exhale, bringing your elbow in to touch the right knee. Inhale, extend. And exhale, elbow to knee. Let's breathe together. Inhale, extend. And exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend one more time. Reach, 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 reach. And we're done. Sending that left hand down, right knee down. Quick child's pose to rest. Inhale. And exhale, side out. Coming back into tabletop. So if you're not noticing, we're building heat. You might start glowing. Good. Inhale. And exhale, let this breath go. Inhale, left leg goes back. Exhale, right arm extends forward. Inhale to prepare. And exhale, elbow to knee. Rounding into the back. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee. Looking nice. Inhale, reach. And exhale, elbow to knee. You guys are doing great. One more inhale, reach forward. And exhale, bringing that right hand down. Left knee comes down. Child's pose for 3 breaths. I think you deserve that. Inhale. And exhale. 3. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. And exhale, big sigh out, coming back into your tabletop. Well done, ladies. Good, inhale. And exhale, lifting the knees off the floor like 1 centimeter. And let's just hang out here. Hug the abs in, push the floor away from you with the hands. And this is tough, yeah? Because you're carrying yourself. Good, inhale. And exhale, we're done. Sending your hips up to the sky. Coming onto your heels or onto the balls of your feet if your heels don't touch, into your downward facing dog. So here we're trying to send the arms over the head, chin to chest, gazing between the knees or at the toes. Sending your hips up to the sky or to the ceiling, trying to lower your heels. If they don't touch, that's perfectly fine. All we're trying to do is stretch the back of the leg. If this is too much, keep a bend in the knees. You just get it started and walk it out here. So bending one knee at a time. Inhale. And exhale. Anytime you feel this is too much, you can just drop to the knees in the child's pose and catch your breath and join right back in. So be easy on yourself. Inhale. And exhale, finding stillness. Inhale. And exhale, side out through the mouth. Inhale, gazing forward. And exhale, taking 2 steps towards your hands to the top of the mat. Good. Inhale, halfway up, lift, so flat back, open chest, hands to shins or ankles. Gazing forward, drop the shoulders. And exhale, forward fold, hands to the floor. Keeping a bend in the knees, bringing the toes and heels into touch, hands in together at prayer. Inhale, rounding up slowly, keeping the hands in prayer. And as you rise, sending those arms above your head in prayer, tucking your tailbone, dropping the shoulders. Inhale and exhale, let it go. Keeping your arms above the head. Interlace your hands together. Imagine I'm lifting you up towards the ceiling. Push your feet into the floor. Drop the shoulders. Good. Inhale. And exhale, keeping your hips where they are, leaning over to the right side. So inhale, coming up to center. And exhale, leaning over to the left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, leaning over to the right. Let's breathe together. Inhale, coming back up. Exhale, leaning over to the left. One more time on each side. Inhale, coming up. And exhale, leaning over to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, leaning to the left. Inhale, coming back up. And exhale, small back bend. Inhale, back to center. And exhale, bringing the hands down through to your heart center. Closing your eyes, drop your shoulders, and just check in with yourself. How are you doing? How's your breathing? Is your jaw relaxed? You need to drop down to your knees and catch your breath. 100%. Inhale. And exhale, releasing the arms to the sides. Good. Inhale, sweeping palms up to touch. And exhale, folding forward, keeping the toes and heels together. Hands to the floor. Inhale, halfway up, lift. Hands to shins or ankles. Shoulders dropped. Abs in. Back flat. Chest out. Gazing forward. And exhale, forward fold. Good. You can walk your feet about hip distance apart. So about like so. Yeah. Your fingers, put your hands on the floor. Good. Inhale. And exhale. Placing the left hand at the center of your mat. So directly underneath your face. Bending the knees. Extend the right leg, so straighten the right leg. See if you can place that left hand on the floor. If not, you can place it on the block or something. It's close to the block. Otherwise, bending your left knee. Lift your right arm up to the side. And let's just hang out here. You can gaze at your right thumb if you have that mobility in your neck. Otherwise, you can gaze down at the hand on the floor. Inhale. And if you're a bit more advanced, maybe you'd like to take a bind and wrap that right hand behind you, trying to place your palm on your left inner thigh. Otherwise, this is your station. Inhale. And exhale, releasing that right hand down. Well done, ladies. Straightening both legs, bending both knees, placing the right hand on the floor. Extend or straighten the left leg. Inhale, lifting the left arm up. Stacking the arms above each other. Sorry, stacking the left arm above the right. That would be awkward, right? Good, inhale and exhale. If you're taking the bind, wrapping that left arm around your back, finding your right inner thigh. Otherwise, staying here, inhale and exhale, release that left hand down, straightening both legs. Inhale, halfway up, lift one more time. And exhale, bending both knees, planting your hands in front of you on the floor. Step the right leg to the back of the mat. If you need a few steps to walk it back, no problem, but you're in a nice lunge, so straighten that leg. If not, you can keep a slight bend in that leg. If your hamstrings aren't open or you're still warming up, that's perfectly fine. So if you need to bend, otherwise we can straighten. Hands underneath the shoulders on either side of the left foot. If you need blocks, placing your hands on blocks. Inhale and exhale, rocking forwards and backwards. Important to note, make sure this knee is not sharp. We need the knee above the foot, so we're safe. Rocking forwards and backwards, dropping the hips. So try not to be up here, lower the hips. Good, inhale. And exhale, dropping the right knee. Extend the left leg, so straighten that left leg. Walk the hands in underneath your shoulders, flexing the left foot. Push your right hip back, right hip forward, left hip back to square the hips. Inhale, there's a halfway up lift. And exhale, just bringing your chin to your chest. You can bend the elbows. If you want to place your hands on blocks, that's fine. Inhale. And exhale, dropping the shoulders, opening the chest. Inhale. And exhale, side out. Inhale, walking the hands forward, so planting that left foot down. And exhale, lifting that right leg. Well done, ladies. Inhale. And exhale, step the right foot to meet the left. If you need to take a few steps, do what you need to do. Good. Inhale, halfway up, lift. And exhale, folding forward, planting the hands, bending knees, shooting the left leg back this time. Well done. Planting the hands. Remember, you don't want a sharp knee. You want a right angle. Rocking forwards and backwards. Inhale. And exhale. If you need to come onto your fingertips to give your shoulders more room, that's fine as well. Especially if you're chesty, you need more room. Rocking forwards and backwards. Inhale. And exhale, dropping the left knee. Inhale, extend the right leg, so pushing the hips back. Walk the hands in, underneath the shoulders. You can stay on fingertips. Flex the right foot, pushing the left hip forward, right hip back. You can actually physically do this. Inhale, halfway up, lift. And exhale, bending your elbows, bringing your chin to your chest. You don't have to go down too low if that's not where you're at. If this is enough, that's enough for today. Okay. There's no prizes for being a hero and injuring yourself. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath, inhale. And exhale, side out, planting that right foot down, walking the hands in on either side of the right foot. Inhale, lifting the left knee off the floor. And exhale, stepping forward into your forward fold. Well done, ladies. Inhale, halfway up, lift. And exhale, planting the hands, stepping both feet back this time into your plank. Push the floor away from you with the hands, hug the abs in. If planking is too much for today or it's too much on the wrists or the shoulders, just drop the knees there. Otherwise, I know you guys are tough. Let's go. Knees off the floor. Or you can alternate, bringing one knee down at a time as you get stronger. Inhale. And exhale, dropping the knees, dropping the chest, dropping the chin, bringing the hips down, tops of the feet onto the floor, elbows hugging into your ribs. Bring your forehead onto the floor, chin to chest. Keep your chin glued to your chest. Inhale, all you're doing is lifting your forehead off the floor. Keep your chin glued to the chest. Your eyes are focusing down. And exhale, bring the forehead down. We'll do 2 more of those, low cobras. Inhale, lift the chest, keep the chin glued to the chest. And exhale, bring the forehead down. 1 more inhale, hug the elbows into the ribs, lift. And exhale, bring the forehead down, tucking the toes, sending your glutes back to your heels for a quick child's pose. Inhale. And exhale, lifting the knees off the floor, walking the feet in slightly into downward facing dog. Remember, you can keep the knees bent. If you're still walking it out and warming up, it's your body. Do what you need to do to get comfortable. Gripping the mat with your hands. Good. Inhale, sending those arms over the head, chin to chest. And exhale, side out. 2 more like that. Inhale. And exhale, side out. Last one, inhale. And big sigh out, let it go. Inhale, gazing forward. And exhale, taking 1 big step to the top of the mat this time. Inhale, halfway up, lift. Hands to shins, fingertips on the floor. And exhale, forward, folding forward and down. Good. 2 more like that. Inhale, halfway up, lift. Fingertips can graze the floor or hands to shins or ankles. And exhale, folding down, hands to the floor. 1 more inhale, halfway up, lift, nice flat back, open chest, gaze forward. And exhale, folding forward and down. Well done, bringing the toes and heels into touch, bending knees, hands to prayer. Inhale, rounding up slowly, 1 vertebra at a time. Bringing the hands above the head in prayer. Interlacing the hands, giving yourself a nice pull. Push the feet into the floor. And exhale, dropping the shoulders. Inhale to prepare. And exhale, leaning over to the right. Keep the hips square to the front. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, leaning over to the left. Inhale, back up. Exhale, leaning over to the right. Inhale, coming up, stretching the side body. Exhale, leaning to the left. If this is too much, you can place 1 hand on the thigh. Coming up. Exhale, over to the right. Coming up, otherwise keeping them interlaced. Exhale to the left. Good, coming back to center. Small back bend, hands above the head. And exhale, coming back to center. Bringing the hands down through your heart center. Releasing the arms to the side. So I think we're nice and warm now. We can start having fun, right? Thumbs up. Cool. Feet into touch in your mountain pose, Tadasana. If your feet don't quite touch, because you've got a lot more going on like me, you can bring them as close as you can. Try and be comfortable. Pushing the feet into the floor, rooting down, tucking the tailbone forward. So try not to stick your bum out. That's like our natural tendency as ladies. Bring it in. Hug the abs in, so push your tailbone forward. Dropping the shoulders, arms nice and loose, as if your fingers have weights and you're trying to reach the toes. Drop the shoulders, gazes forward in your mountain pose, Tadasana. Good, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, sweeping the palms up to touch. And exhale, bending knees, folding forward and down. Inhale, there's a halfway up lift. Exhale, planting both hands down, bending knees, stepping back into plank. If you practice Chaturanga Dandasana, this is your Chaturanga Dandasana. Otherwise, dropping knees, dropping chest, dropping chin, forehead comes down, top of the feet to the floor. Inhale for your low cobra, lifting the chest, chin glued to the chest, and exhale, bringing the forehead down, tucking the toes, sending your heels back to your glutes back to your heels, and exhale, lifting the knees off the floor into downward facing dog. So if you're practicing your Chaturanga, it would be your upward facing dog and downward facing dog. Otherwise, flowing through the low cobra. Inhale for 3 breaths and exhale. Inhale for 2 and exhale. Inhale for 1 and exhale, side out. Good. Coming back into down dog if you're not in down dog. Inhale and exhale, let this breath go. Inhale, your left leg goes up to the sky to the best of your ability, keeping your hips facing down. So try not to lift into that left hip or open that left hip, making everything face down. Try not to open into the left shoulder. Make sure your shoulders are pointing down. Good. Inhale and exhale, bending the knee, taking 2 circles in one direction. So take your time with it. Keep breathing. Inhale and exhale. When you've done 2, change direction. I'm just warming up the hips here. Good. Inhale and exhale. Looking good, ladies. Sending that leg back up. And exhale, stepping that left foot between the hands. If you need to walk it, walk, walk, walk. Just make sure we have that right angle. Dropping the hips. Inhale and exhale, coming to stand in your high lunge. Well done, ladies. So if you need to bend the knee slightly, that's perfectly fine, the right knee. Otherwise, extend and drop the hips. Let's drop. Drop, drop, drop. Bend that front knee. Inhale and exhale, floating the hands down to the floor. Dropping the right knee. Lift the left arm, bring it to the inside of the left foot, and then heel toe your left foot to the outer edge of your left mat. Okay. With your left hand, pushing the left knee away from you, coming onto the outer edge of your left foot, so the knife edge of your left foot. So make sure your instep lifts off the floor if you can. Right hand underneath the right shoulder, push the left knee away. Open the chest, gazing over to the left side. So open your chest, stand sitting nice and tall. Well done. Good. Inhale. And exhale. Relax your face. Inhale. And exhale. If you need to pad the mat for your right knee, do that. Inhale. And exhale. Well done. Releasing the left foot onto the floor. Heel toeing it back to the center of the mat. Left hand outside the left knee. Inhale, lifting the right knee off the floor. And if you can, exhale, bring that left knee into the chest and send that left leg back up to the sky. Otherwise, we'll meet in downward facing dog. Well done, ladies. And bringing the left foot down, dropping to the knees, taking a child's pose to rest. Well done. Inhale. And exhale for 3. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. And exhale, side out, making your way back into downward facing dog. Guys are troopers. Good. Inhale. And exhale, let this breath go. Inhale, right leg goes up this time. Keep your hips and your shoulders pointing down, try not to open. You can point the right toes if you like, bending the right knee. Taking 2 circles in one direction. Take your time with this. If you rush through it, you might not feel through it. So I want you to feel everything that you're doing. Feel, notice the sounds, if your hips are popping like mine, if there's tightness, become acquainted with that tightness, know where it is. Be the knower of your body, changing direction. Nobody should tell you you are tight here and here and here. You should know that. So these exercises are just to bring that awareness and, hey, I've got some stuff going on here. I know, right? Good, sending that right leg back up to the sky. Inhale and exhale, bending the knee, bringing it through the chest, stepping the right foot between the hands. Nice right angle. Dropping the hips, so bending generously into that right knee. Well done, ladies. Give your fingertips to the back. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, coming to stand. Arms above the head, dropping the shoulders, gazing forward. Drop the hips, bend the right knee. Remember, you can bend the left knee if straightening it is too much. Otherwise, extend. Inhale, well done. And exhale, floating the hands down to the floor. Bringing the right knee into the chest. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, sending the right leg back up for downward dog split. And exhale, bringing the right foot down, dropping to the knees, taking a nice child's pose to rest. Good, inhale. And exhale for 3. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. And exhale, side out. Coming back into downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, rounding forward into plank. Inhale and exhale. Dropping the knees. Dropping the chest. Actually, no, let's go back to plank. Sorry. I want to try something. From plank, lower yourself onto the floor as slowly as you can, making sure that your whole front body lands at the same time on the floor with a bit of control. Good. Forehead onto the floor, tops of the feet on the floor, extending the arms out in a T shape. So your arms are at shoulder height, palms facing down. Coming onto your left ear, bend the right knee, and twist over to the left side with that right foot, planting the right foot down. So imagine you're standing on that right foot and your right knee is pointing up at the ceiling. Inhale and exhale. Just come to have a look. Inhale, good. And exhale, relax the shoulders. Inhale. And exhale, relax your jaw. Relax your glutes. Inhale. And exhale, bringing the right knee down. Forehead comes down. Coming onto the right ear this time. Bending the left knee. And then stepping and twisting over to the right side, placing the left foot on the floor as if you're standing on it. Left knee pointing at the ceiling. Relax the shoulders. Relax your face. And just be. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale, bringing that left knee down. Forehead comes down. Hands underneath the shoulders. Elbows into the ribs, tucking the toes. And see if you can push yourself back into plank from here. Otherwise, do what you can. And sending yourself back into downward facing dogs. Hips and glutes up at the ceiling, heels trying to touch the mat, arms over the head, chin to chest. Inhale. And exhale, side out through the mouth. Inhale, gazing forward. And exhale, see if you can take a small hop to the top of the mat. Otherwise, you can just walk it up to the top of the mat. Just having fun. No stress. There we go. Looking good. Then forward fold. Inhale, halfway up, lift. And exhale, forward fold. Bending knees, hands to prayer, rounding up one vertebra at a time. Coming to stand. And exhale, bring the hands down through your heart center. And keep them here. So all we're going to do from here is cross your right leg over your left. See if you can wrap your right foot around your left shin, otherwise no problem. You can just hang out. So if you have a little bit more, do that. Wrap. Yeah, otherwise it's almost like you're sitting, with your leg crossed over. If you can wrap, try and wrap, otherwise chill. Important to know, try not to lift that right hip. Bring that right hip down. Yeah. And then from here, just bending the knees. Bending the knees in your eagle pose. So this is phase one. If you'd like a little more, bending the left elbow in front of your face. Place the right elbow on top of the left. Wrap the arms. Lift your elbows. Bend the knees into your eagle pose. Otherwise, you can stay with hands in prayer. So let's challenge the balance a bit. Inhale, drop the knees, bend, bend, bend. And exhale, come to stand, well done. Unwrapping the feet, unwrapping the hands into your mountain pose, Tadasana. Well done. Sweeping palms up to touch, inhale. And exhale, bringing the prayer down to heart center. Crossing the left knee over the right this time. If you can wrap, try and wrap. Bring the left hip down. Good. If you're taking eagle arms, right elbow in front this time. Left elbow on top. Arms wrap. And we bend the knees, sitting down into an imaginary chair. Try and raise the elbows. Gazes forward. Good. Inhale, looking good, ladies. And exhale, unwrapping, coming to stand in your mountain pose, Tadasana. Well done. Good. Inhale. And exhale, you to shake it out. All right. We're going to do one more flow and then we'll cool down. So inhale, sweeping palms up to touch. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up, lift. Exhale, dipping back into your plank. Inhale, flowing through your chaturanga. And exhale, dropping knees, dropping chest, dropping chin, hips down, top of the feet down. Inhale, lifting chest, low cobra. And exhale, forehead down, tucking the toes, pushing back into plank. Inhale, and exhale, meeting in downward facing dog. Well done, ladies. Inhale, left leg goes up. And exhale, bring the left knee into the chest, plank. Dropping the left foot between the hands. Walk it, walk it, walk it. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, coming to stand in your high lunge. Well done. Drop the hips, bending into that front knee. Inhale. And exhale, just taking a lunge to the floor. So drop that knee onto the floor. Inhale. And exhale. Good. And then inhale, lift the knee off the floor. Well done. Exhale, drop the knee. Well done, ladies. Inhale, lift. Drop the shoulders. One more exhale, drop the knee. I know this is tough. You're going to feel your glutes tomorrow. And exhale. Inhale, lifting. Floating the hands down to the floor. Dropping the right knee. Heel toe that left foot to the outer edge of the mat. Using the left hand to push the left knee away, open the chest, gazing over to the left side. Well done. Inhale. And exhale. Try and push your hips forward and down to really feel this. Inhale. And exhale, planting the left foot, heel toeing into the center of the mat. Well done. Left hand outside left foot. Inhale, lifting the right knee. And exhale, stepping back into your downward facing dog. Well done. If you'd like to drop to the knees for a child's pose, otherwise taking 3 breaths together. Inhale. And exhale, side out. Inhale through the nose. And exhale, side out. One more inhale in through the nose. And exhale, side out. Well done. Coming back to down dog if you're in your child's pose. Inhale, right leg goes up this time. Exhale, bringing the right knee into the chest. Stepping the right foot between the hands. Remember that right angle, drop the hips. Inhale, coming to stand in your high lunge. And exhale, dropping the left knee. Good. Inhale, lift the left knee off the floor. And exhale, dropping it. It's a little bit of power yoga drills. Inhale, lift. One more, exhale, drop. Good. Inhale, lift. And exhale, floating the hands down. Well done, ladies. Stepping back into your downward facing dog. Actually, sorry. We forgot one thing. Step the foot forward, drop the left knee, heel toe it to the outer edge of the mat, push the hips forward and down, so forward and down. Use the right hand to push that right knee away, coming onto the knife edge of your right foot. Open the chest over to the right side, keep yourself up, nice and open. Inhale, and exhale. Am I the only one who's sweating? Cool. Inhale. And exhale. Well done. Planting the right foot, heel towards the center of the mat. Right hand outside, right knee. Inhale, lifting the left knee off the floor. Now we can step back into our downward facing dog. Well done, ladies. Inhale, gazing forward. Exhale, taking a step or a hop to the top of the mat. I know Natalie's going to do it. She did it last time. No pressure. Inhale, halfway up lift. And exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees, hands to prayer, roots to rise. So coming up slowly, hands above the head. And exhale, bringing the hands down to prayer. Crossing the left leg over the right. Wrapping if you can. Keeping the left hip square. So try not to lift it. Bending both knees. And if you're taking the eagle arms variation, right arm supports the left, wrapping the arms, bending the knees, sending the elbows up. Good. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Coming to stand, unwrapping yourself, planting the left foot. If you need to shake it out, shake it out. And then crossing the right leg this time over the left. If you're taking hands in prayer, bring the hands to prayer. If you're taking eagle arms variation, left arm supports right, wrapping the arms, bending the knees, sitting back into that imaginary chair, lifting the elbows so they're shoulder height. Sit, sit, sit. Inhale. Ooh, I'm holding out. And exhale, coming to stand. Well done, ladies. Releasing the feet to the floor. Good. Inhale, sweeping the palms up to touch. And exhale, bring the hands down through heart center. Releasing the arms to the sides. Good. Inhale, sweeping palms to touch. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up, lift. Exhale, stepping back. Taking either chaturanga dandasana or flowing down through your low cobra. And we will meet in downward facing dog. So dropping the knees, crossing the ankles behind you, sitting back onto your glutes. Come to the center of your mat. If you're like me and you got a bit of jump in the trunk, you need to pull the fleshy bits back so that your sit bones are making contact with the floor. You want to feel your sit bones like on the floor. Otherwise, no problem. Do your best, keeping the feet flexed, sweeping palms up to touch, and exhale, leaning forward, grabbing your toes, grabbing your ankles, grabbing your shins, whatever you can. If extended legs is too much, you can always bend the knees. You can bend the knees generously and rest your chest. or you can bend the knees slightly to bring your feet closer to you. So take the variation that works for you today. Good. I'm just taking some calming breaths here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale, side out. Bringing the knees into the chest. Giving yourself a nice big hug. Good. Wrapping the left arm around both knees. So try and bring your heels as close to your knees as you can. Wrapping only the left arm around your knees. Placing the right hand behind you, fingers pointing to the back of the mat. Open the chest, drop the shoulders, and try and gaze over that right shoulder. Keep everything nice and relaxed. Make sure both glutes are firmly planted onto the mat. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, gazing forward, wrapping the right arm around both knees, releasing the left hand back and behind you, fingers pointing to the back of the mat. Drop the shoulder, open the chest, gazing over the left shoulder. Inhale. And exhale. Notice your feet planted on the floor. Notice your glutes and your left palm giving you support. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, gazing forward. And sending both knees out to the side, bringing the soles of your feet to touch. Good. Wrapping your hands, interlacing them around your feet. Drop the shoulders, sit up nice and tall. Try and send your knees down to the best of your ability. Keeping everything nice and relaxed. So just using your effort and your mind to push the knees down rather than trying to physically force them down. Use your mind. You might find you'll get a little more. Keep breathing. Inhale. And exhale. If you'd like to rest your knees on the insides or on your inner thighs, and try and bring your forehead down. You don't have to come down too far if that's not where you're at. Just keep the shoulders relaxed and open. And use your knees or your elbows, excuse me, to press your inner thighs down. Inhale. And exhale, good job. Bringing the knees in to touch. Reaching forwards and rounding back. 5, 4, excuse me. 3, 2, excuse me, and bringing your head down, knees into the chest, rocking gently from side to side. Hugging the left knee into the chest, extend the right leg onto the floor. Using the right hand, place it on the outside of your left knee. Extend your left arm out to the side, palm facing to the ceiling, and twist over to the right side. So guide your right knee over to your left knee, excuse me, over to the right side. You can rest your left foot on your left foot on your right knee or right thigh. The knee doesn't have to touch. More of a supine twist to stretch. Keeping both shoulders on the floor, very important. If you're lifting in the left shoulder, you've gone too far. Bring that left knee over, or lift that left knee a little bit. So in this pose, you always want to make sure your full back or your upper back is making contact with the floor. Good. Bringing both knees into the chest. Rocking from side to side, gently massaging your sacrum. Hugging the right knee, extending the left leg onto the floor. Right arm up to the side, shoulder height, palm facing up. Left hand on the outside of the right knee and guide the right knee over to the left side. You can rest your right foot on your left knee or your left thigh. Make sure your shoulder blades are on the floor. And in terms of gaze, it's your choice. You can either gaze with the right hand, you can gaze at the ceiling, or you can gaze over to the left side, depending how your neck feels. Inhale. And exhale, side out. Bringing both knees into the chest. Gentle rock from side to side. And extend the legs onto the floor, taking our final resting pose, Shavasana. You can take up as much space as you like, extending the arms, extending the legs, palms open, close the eyes, relax your breath. Relax your forehead. Relax your cheeks. Relax your jaw. Relax your throat. Relax your chest. Relax your abdomen. Relax your hips. Relax your thighs. Soften the knees. Relax your shins. Relax your ankles. Relax your feet. Relax the backs of your legs. Soften your glutes. Relax your back. Relax your arms. Your fingers. Relax the back of your head. Just allow yourself to drift into this deep relaxation. Gently making your way back to your body. Noticing this stillness that you've cultivated within yourself. Allowing it to wash over your body, your mind, spirit. And letting it become your sense of being. Letting it become the norm in your life. It's calm, peaceful, and loving state. Raising the toes and the fingers. And turning over to your left side, making a pillow for your head with your left hand. Stacking the knees. And gently pushing yourself into a seat. To complete the practice, take your time. Try not to rush your movements. Placing the palms on your knees, facing down, relax the shoulders, closing the eyes, sitting nice and tall. And we'll take 5 breaths together. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 2. Last one, inhale. And exhale, side out through the mouth. Drop the shoulders. Keeping the eyes closed, sweeping the palms up to touch. Then the exhale, bringing the prayer down to the forehead. Blessing your thoughts. May you always think higher thoughts. Bringing the prayer down to your lips and your throat. May you always speak words of truth and kindness. Bringing the prayer down to your heart center, pressing the backs of your thumbs into your chest. May you always move from a place of love. Thank you so much for spending this hour with me. It was so much fun flowing with you guys. May you carry this peace and your beautiful light and sprinkle it on everyone that you meet today. Thank you so much for your time. Sending you so much love. Namaste. Thank you so much, guys. This was so much fun. I hope you enjoyed that. Yeah, hope to see you soon. Thanks so much. Take care. Bye.